Instead of Theobarth grant disbursements to applicants need to understand and familiarize themselves with cluster. This is very relevant to the disbursement of the loan. A cluster is a legal entity formed by primary producers and applicants. Theobarth cluster can be a production company, a cooperative society, or any other legal form which provides for sharing of profits or benefits among the members. In some forms like producer companies, institutions of primary producers can also become members. The main aim of a cluster is to ensure better income for the producers through an organization of their own. Small-scale owners do not have the volume individually, both inputs and produce, to get the benefit of economies of scale. Besides, in grant sharing, there is a long chain of intermediaries who very often work transparently, leading to the situation where the producer receives a certain part of the value that the ultimate consumer pays. Through aggregation, the primary producers can avail the benefit of economies of scale. They will also have better bargaining power vis-a-vis the bulk buyers of produce and bulk suppliers of inputs. What are the essential features of a cluster? It is formed by a group of producers or organizers for either applicants. It is a registered body and a legal entity. Producers are shareholders in the organization. It deals with business activities related to the primary produce or product. It works for the benefit of the member producers. A part of the profit is shared amongst the producers. Ensure the grants are received by applicants for business expansion. The ownership of the cluster is with its members. It is an organization for applicants, by the applicants, and for the benefit of applicants. One or more institutions and or individuals may have promoted cluster, thereby way of assisting in mobilization, registration, business planning and operations. However, ownership control is always with members and management is through the representatives of the members. Theobarth disbursement understanding Theobarth grant cluster before disbursement. Who can promote a cluster? Any individual or institution can promote a cluster. Individual persons or institutions may promote cluster using their own resources out of goodwill or with the noble objective of socio-economic development of producers. If, however, the facilitating agency wishes to seek financial and other support, then they have to meet the requirement of the donor or financing agency. Can NGOs promote cluster? Yes, it can. The NGO may be a non-profit organization, but not the cluster. The NGO can promote cluster, which will provide better income to the members. Sharing of profit among members is an important objective of the cluster. Which legal form is preferable for cluster? Institutions registered as cooperative societies and producer companies have legal provisions for sharing of profit earned by the cluster by way of dividends. Other legal forms do not explicitly provide for profit sharing. However, cluster can offer a better price for the produce it procures from the members, thus benefiting the latter. Similarly, it can procure inputs or raw material in bulk and sell to members with low margin. Such activities are permissible for clusters under all legal forms. What are the important activities of a cluster? The primary producers have skill and expertise in producing. However, they generally need support for grants, marketing of what they produce or own. The cluster will basically bridge this gap. The cluster will take over responsibility of any one or more activities in the value chain of the produce, right from procurement of raw material to delivery of the final product at the ultimate consumer's doorstep. In brief, the cluster could undertake the following activities: procurement of inputs, disseminating market information, dissemination of technology and innovations, facilitating finance for inputs, aggregation and storage of produce, primary processing like drying, cleaning and grading, brand building, packaging, labeling and standardization, quality control, marketing to institutional buyers, participation in commodity exchanges. How would a cluster help the members? A cluster will support the members in getting more income by undertaking the activities of the cluster. By aggregating the demand for inputs, the grand cluster can buy in bulk, thus procuring at cheaper price compared to individual purchase. Besides, by transporting in bulk, cost of transportation is reduced, thus reducing the overall cost of production. Similarly, grant cluster may aggregate the produce of all members and market in bulk, thus fetching better price per unit of produce. The grand cluster can also provide market information to the producers to enable them hold on to their produce till the market price becomes favorable. All these interventions will result in more income to the applicants. My viewers at home, this is all we can take for now. Thanks and God bless. Ensure you subscribe to our channel and bye for now. Okay, stay tuned. Please ensure you subscribe to our channel and share this report across all Supreme Liberation, Typical, Theobarth, Grand Disbursement platforms on Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, and name it. And bye for now. Thanks and God bless. Do join us in the other news, please. Okay, and bye for now, please. Okay.